Hi guys, I'm here with a super interesting lavalier microphone set. It's a 2-in-1 and I've already tested it and it blew me away. So make sure that you watch till the very end of the video because this is absolutely amazing what we have here. So by the way, I'm already recording here live with these microphones. You can hear that when I touch this here a little bit. The set comes with the receiver, which is already on the camera, of course. Then we have the first microphone, then we have the second microphone, and of course we can also turn it on with a long press, goes into green, and then we have two microphones. It's recording now from this microphone and also from this microphone. Yeah, when I go a little bit closer, you can see there is definitely a little bit of a pop effect, but when you just go a little bit away, there's absolutely no pop effect. It has also really good wind noise reduction, and the whole set comes with this charging cradle where you can store everything. So we can charge the two microphones at the same time, and we can also store the receiver. The microphones come with 3 different levels of noise reduction, which we can choose from the microphone. And I hope you can hear the noise reduction because in the background there is a very loud AC unit running. We have also a reverberation, which we can activate directly on the microphone. And we have also a mute function. And so we have everything what we need, and so I'm going to show you now what's in the box, how to set everything up, and then I'm going to show you some very impressive live recordings, so stay tuned till the very end of the video. And so here we have the packaging with a little bit of description, even QR code, and you can see it comes nicely protected. And so let's take it out. Comes with an instructions manual in 6 different languages, so I'm showing you very quickly the English part, page 3 and 4 and 5 and 6, and that's already it. So you can see definitely an easy to use thing here, the really nice beautiful cradle, and here we get the accessories. So looks like we get this charging cable and even a carry bag. Charging cable is USB-A to USB-C, exactly what we want. And so when we connect it with USB-C, we can see the charging level. That's awesome. I love it. Also the style, how it is. You can see it's already at 80%, so it's charging really fast. The full charge of the cradle is only 1.5 hours. And the working time of the microphones is between 6 and 10 hours. And so you can charge both microphones around 6 times. So total working time is around 60 hours for the whole thing. So that's really nice. And I can also confirm that we can charge it USB-C to USB-C. So that's the modern way in 2023. Also something really good. So it has a built-in PD trigger. So let's take these microphones out. You can see they are charging here inside automatically, but of course only when we remove these stickers underneath. That's really important. And to use them on an Android phone is very easy. We add the receiver just to the USB-C port down here, and then we see the blinking red light. And to activate the microphones, we have to long press. You can see it goes for a short time into red and then into green. And when we have green, we know that it's fully connected and working. And so we can start recording here. And it will not record the audio from the microphone of the phone, but actually from here. Then let's talk a little bit about the LED colors and buttons. So when we open, we can see they are charging. Here is the red. And when we take them out, of course, the charging stops and the light goes away. By the way, this is not being charged here in the cradle. This has no battery inside because it gets the power directly from the phone. So what happens when we turn them on without having this on power? You can see we long press and it goes into red, green, blinking. This means it's not connected because this is not plugged in. And as soon as we plug it in, we have the red light here for the power, and these two microphones are now active in green. And because now the only USB-C port is blocked here, we have an additional port here on the side. We can still plug in USB-C cable and charge the phone while we are using these microphones. On the receiver we don't have any buttons, but on the microphones we have a button, just one button, but it has multiple functions. When we press once, we can change the noise reduction level. So we press here, you can see it has been blinking once, which means the level 1. When we push again, we get 2 times green. This means level 2. When we push again, we have 3 times blinking green, means we are now on noise reduction level 3. And when we push again, it will go back to level 1. We can also push 2 times. Then we see the blinking green light, which means the microphone is on mute. We push 2 times again, goes into live. And when we push 3 times, we see a red light short, and this means it is now in reverberation function.
Reverberation test, reverberation test.
The microphones look solid build. I would say they are pretty lightweight. They are not super small, but not super large. I would say almost perfect size. Here on top we have some protection for the microphone against some wind noise, almost like a windsock. Here in the back we have this nice clip, so you can easily attach it to a t-shirt or so. But there's no port for live monitoring, not on the microphones and also not on the receiver. But we have some very interesting port here on the side, USB-C. And so we can plug it in. You can see it goes into that charging. So we can either charge it directly from a USB-C cable or in the charging cradle. And when we are finished this recording, we can just put them back into the charging cradle. You can see they go into red, so we don't have to turn them off. They will automatically stop working and going into charge. But we can also turn it off manually with a 3 seconds push on this button.
And so I'm here outside checking a little bit on the wind noise. There is definitely a little bit of wind. Will be interesting to see if there's some wind noise. Also there's some other noise from a motorcycle, and now we are approaching the AC outside unit, which is super loud. I have it on noise reduction level 1, so I'm super close here. Level 2, level 3 without noise reduction, level 1. So that's it, and I'm moving a little bit away. There could definitely be some wind noise if there's no protection, or I would say with some other microphones there would be some wind noise now. Will be interesting to hear if there is some or not.
So after this outside test, I can definitely confirm that we have a really nice microphone set here. Absolutely awesome. Probably the best quality which I've ever seen from a wireless lavalier microphone. And everything else is also good. What we have also good pop effect. I mean, we cannot hold it directly in front of our mouth, but when we hold it about 1 hand width away, then we are already good. Or when we clip it to our t-shirt, we won't have any pop effect at all. Also, what's really awesome is the sensitivity. I would say it's on a really high level. With a lot of other lavalier microphones, I had to boost the audio a lot. Here I didn't have to do this at all, and it was even louder than my original LG microphone. And also the noise reduction is really impressive, already really good on level 1 with awesome quality. Then level 2 even more with still a really good audio quality. And level 3, where we can even record directly on an AC outside unit, and the quality is still pretty good for this high level of noise reduction. That's also very impressive. Yeah, it's really hard to find any negative aspects of this microphone. Maybe 2 things which I want to mention. I couldn't find any way to find out the charge level here. Of course, when we have them in the charging cradle, we can see the charge of the charging cradle also, of course, when we charge it, but as far as I can see, it only shows the charge level of the cradle. And maybe the thing which you have to be most careful is the reverberation. When you're using it maybe on purpose or just by accident, you activate it, you get just once the red light, and after that you won't see anything. It will just be on the reverberation. Even when you change the noise reduction to level 2 or even to level 3, or even cycle back to level 1, which you have here, it will still stay at the reverberation, and there's absolutely nothing to see. So if you forget and you start a long recording, then everything could be with reverberation, and that's not a good thing. But on the very positive side, when you put it inside into the charging cradle and after that taking this out, which you usually do when you start recording, you turn it on, it will stay on the same noise reduction level, but the reverberation will be reset to normal. This is awesome. So when you're not sure if you have activated the reverberation, just put it back into the charging cradle, take it out, and it will be without the reverberation. So in this class, I haven't seen anything better than that. There's no question about that. And so if you're interested, I'll put down the link to the Amazon listing down into the description so you can check it out and order it right from there if you like it. And I hope I've been able to help you a little bit with this video. If you have any questions or comments, just write to the comment section below, and I'm always happy to talk about these things. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. See you next time.